so far this split.
I find this fascinating. Both teams kind of delving a little bit outside their comfort zone in, as was said in the interview, possibly one of the most important games of the season, I think, for both teams, in all honesty, because there are big playoff stakes on the line. For ROC, reasonably, it's very hard for you to make it into playoffs.
Both want to make it to playoffs. Likely that both of them won't. So a win here will be a big contributor in making it into top 6.
It may very well be that there can be only one. Let's keep an eye, especially on this mid lane matchup, Nisqy versus Blank.
Because coming into this game, we were all just like, I want to talk about the differences in style, Pyro. I want to talk about
how
you were
really excited about
so
it,
early game focused, and how Memento, he's an early game jungler, is going to be ganking a lot, probably going to be playing around like Prophet and Blank, as the lanes he usually plays around, and Splice, they're just going to be more passive scaling. They're going to be more defensive. But it's ROC who get the first tower.
Yeah,
ROC.
Despite the fact that it was a Rift Herald picked up by Splice side, so they're actually behind the 8
They
ball.
can just go, well, let's team fight. And the problem is, Splice don't have a strong enough early game lead that they can really draw multiple members from ROC to a side lane. You can just have Blanc quickly wave clear bot and then move up with the rest of his team, and he doesn't have to worry about being killed by any other game plays. They're getting to their second item, so things pretty chill. Here's the arrow.
There we go. Instantly, though, Norscarin eats it, absorbs it. Nisqy misses everything on the combo, does get poked back.
He took more damage. Yeah. Lane dominance, finding picks, and now look, Blanc coming in for a flank.
Okay, let's see if he can make this one happen. Goes over, gets the two-man shuffle up, and I don't care if you swallow the ash, you're going down, my friend. That is going to be one kill, first blood, swag and style. Kabi is going nowhere, and Blank picks up one with Hiku on the other. It's inner tower time.
Latest first blood of the split.
Blade of Drakthar also on, and it looks like this tower only needs a few more chip shots, and it goes down. Do ROC feel like they want to take this fight? They get some damage, and Kasing pops Odoamne into his mount teleport coming through. Xerxes a little bit late to the party, missed the memo. It would appear. Horn's happening. Xerxes goes golden, but I think they're going to leave him out to dry here, and Hiku's taking him down. ROC knocking on the doors.
ROC are playing so clean. Monumental, and now they're looking for a collapse onto Memento.
Memento, he does dash forward, looks for the Kasing. Oh, Memento's getting low right now, and Hiku realizes he can't put out enough damage in time. The Asher comes through. Hiku flashes away. So Splice pick up one kill, the rest of ROC are out.
And this is a good means that Hiku will continue to do a lot of damage as the ult comes down.
Okay, and they're going to knock him up. Kasing is going to go ahead and pop that stopwatch, but now the fight's in here. Odoamne's find the flank, and Blank is trying to come in. I don't think ROC are quite on the same page, but Memento takes down Odoamne before it even starts. Memento is also going to fall. Kabe getting the kill, and Splice bleeding and bruised, but they still want to take this fight right now. Stun off onto Blank. Norscarin moving through, and the shuffle goes back. Hop back into the belly of Kasing, and they're still going. This is an all-out brawl, and Xerxes is going to find Blank and Kabe firing arrows as many ways as he can. Prophet not able to find the kill, and Splice are going to make out like bandits. Prophet falling, double kill to Xerxes. Splice with the victory on that fight.
Huge turnaround team fight for Splice as they find a successful 5v5 against ROC. They do not want to risk going for how that all came to be. No steal going to come out from Hiku. Splice secured themselves to Baron. Then also the two top laners can match. Here we go. Here we go, Nisqy. Landing good damage.
That's a lot of damage. Not as much of the chunk as he was hoping to get, but still, that is not chump change either. Here comes Odo with the massive Gnar! Right into the edge of terrain, and Hiku comes up, bringing up the rear a little bit too late, and it looks like Splice is going to be able to start this fight off right. Xerxes takes down Memento. It's a 5v4, and ROC are bleeding out here. Blank unable to get back into the fight, and all they can do is try and push back the remaining members of Splice. They win that one huge. They didn't even need any further. Baron number 2, 35 minutes into this game. Prophet sniffing forward, just wanting to see if this is happening. It looks like he might even give his life over at this point. ROC realize they have to take a not-so-smart fight. Nisqy looking to sniff around the side, and once again, the execution errors plaguing ROC.
Splice been able to win so many of these fights.
And ROC are supposed to have the team fighting composition, Vedia, so you called it way early on in this game about Splice. They are going for the split push, but when it comes to late game
with their pressure.
All right, Odoamne pushing forward. Chain's not going to land. That is a tilter for sure if the rest of this game hasn't already gone that way. And Splice going straight on forward. Norscarin does delete Nisqy off the map, and maybe this is the chance for ROC to finally find that fight unless they can beat feet out of here. Norscarin, Memento stepping forward. Kabi low, but he's surrounded by teammates, and there's not a whole lot of AoE coming through. ROC, they needed more than that. Look at the side lanes, Vedius.
That dream of a comeback is right here, right now.
They need this one. Here we go. Nisqy trying to come in here, and it looks like this is not quite enough damage to take this down. It's going to be coming down to a smite fight, and it's secured by Memento. But can they win the fight? Odoamne gets a Gnar over the wall, and it goes Nisqy to shut down Hiku and Norscarin. That fight is lost. That game is lost. Splice when it counts.
Splice obliterate Roccat 5-0. They have the Baron buff, they have the Nexus set in their eyes, and Splice are on their way to playoffs.
One fell swoop. Looked like you got yourself the dragon, but you lose yourself the game. Splice pull a most critical win in the race for playoffs.